channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be an undecorate for all of the Halloween stuff with some other random cleaning thrown in there. When I did my Christmas clean and decorate part 1, it was just way too chaotic for me to be pulling the Halloween down and putting the Christmas up with the bins on 2 sides of my house. And I'm gonna show you guys my dining room table. It is a disaster and I can't do part 2 like that, and I can't keep my house Halloween anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do today, is just take all of that down and get a clean slate before I do any more with Christmas. If that sounds like something you'd wanna watch, stick around, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's go ahead because I'm done with this. Now it is evening time when I'm doing this. Right now I'm making some chili on the stove, as well as doing my normal maintenance on my kitchen, and then I will be throwing in the undecorating as I go along with that. This right here is the mess that I'm talking about. This was just the Halloween decor that I took down for part 1. So this is just living room, bedroom, and like a few other spots in the house, plus all the Halloween costumes. And I can't take it anymore because the bins over there, I need to completely sort through them to figure out where that's gonna fit in. Ignore that, my daughter was playing with a cutting board. And then over here, I have the Christmas bins that I've been just pulling stuff out of and placing, and I can't work like this.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about, loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love, I need your love, 'cause I'm never gonna get enough. Can't say I'm hurting, baby, but I don't feel too good. It's like I'm burning lately when you're not in my blood. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I need your loving, baby. It's all I'm thinking of. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if
This is now everything from the entire house. I got pictures down there, I've got stuff in the chairs, I've got it everywhere. What I think I'm gonna do is close these up and just move them completely out of the way. And then I'm going to open up all 3 of these. Hopefully they're a lot emptier than I think they are, and try and organize that first before loading any of this into it.
never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love, I need your love, 'cause I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love, I need your love, 'cause I'm never gonna get enough. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy.
Welcome to my nightmare. So back here I have all of the Halloween. The totes are empty except that one tote right there. That's like year-round decor. So I'm gonna have to close that back up and put that away. And then down there is all the fall foliage. This counter is covered in fall specific, and that counter back there is 100% just pumpkins. So I guarantee don't have enough bins. This is probably gonna have to go into a day number 2, because tomorrow I'm gonna have to go get more of these bins, because I need probably a good 3, 4 more, I'm guessing. But at this point, I really don't know. Like with Halloween, I'm not putting Benny or Bone Jangles in a bin. I'm not putting that big old pumpkin in a bin. So if you really look at it, there's not an excessive amount that would need several bins, but like he's pretty big. So that's what's gonna kill me. And like the pictures right there, I don't want anything to get broken. So I think this is going to probably need 3 bins just to keep everything safe. And then when I took out all the pumpkins that can be used for either fall or Halloween, those are back there. And then everything that is just fall specific is right here. And I could probably get all this into just one bin, so that's good. And it is now day 2, and I have more bins. We had to go to 2 different Lowe's to get them because ours only had 2, and that won't be enough. So we had to go to a second Lowe's, but we have bins. And everything is soaking wet because we're basically drowned rats today. It's been pouring all morning, and it's gonna continue for the rest of the day, so everything's wet, including us. Also, I did a thing. I got the tree for my bedroom. But I'm not doing that tree today. You can stay tuned for that. It will probably be in next Friday's video because I'm not even doing that for the upcoming clean and decorate. I've already cut too much between the dining room and the kitchen, and there's another tree that goes in that corner, and so no, that will be in a later video. Also, while we were in Lowe's, I have talked about this stuff right here. It is phenomenal, not just for carpet. I use this for my white bedding, for pretty much anywhere I get a stain on my towels, anything. Amazing stuff. This has pulled so much stuff out of a few of outfits that she's almost ruined. Yeah, no, this stuff is amazing. When I first learned about this stuff, I bought it online at Amazon. I think it was like $12 for this bottle. I was like, okay, it's a big bottle, maybe it's worth it. This bottle is $5 and change at Lowe's and has always been like $5 and change at Lowe's. So just do yourself a favor, don't buy it on Amazon, buy it at Lowe's. I needed a new scrub mommy, and it is the same price to buy it at Lowe's as it is at Target. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna buy it from there since I was already shopping. So yeah, new scrub mommy. And then the last thing I picked up is this right here. If you guys saw me doing my oven in one of my most recent videos, there's spots that are still not coming up, and I figured a professional degreaser might work, and it's Dawn. So I was like, sure, why not?
I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do.
So there's the 3 bins for Halloween, and I did put the tape on the top and the side because I'm gonna label those today. And then the extra one that we bought today is already marked for Christmas. I have not made a single batch of homemade cookies yet this holiday season. I mean, yes, granted we're only a few days in, but for me that's out of character. Typically the day my tree goes up, I've got some kind of cookies in the oven, and I have yet to do that. So today I am rectifying that, and as always, if I've got a shortcut recipe, I'm sharing it with you guys, and today's is one of those. I've made brookies on my channel before. You guys have seen me make brookies on my channel before. Today, it's going to be brookie, like actual like spiral cookies using these 2 things. First things first, just take any box of brownie mix you want, bake it according to the package directions, and set that aside. Once you made your brownie batter, the next thing you're gonna need is 2 pieces of parchment paper. Lay one down, take your cookies out, and put it on top of it. Take the cookies off this little pack they come in, but don't separate them. Just put the whole thing down in your parchment paper. Other piece, over the top, rolling pin, and you're gonna roll this out until it gets about the size of the parchment paper. All right, take the sheet off. And you can see how thin mine is. You want it thin because you're gonna roll this. But then put your batter as much as you can, but don't make it heaping, obviously. But you're gonna put your batter over the top of the cookie entirely. So mine's about half of my batter right now. And honestly, I think that's a little much. But you're gonna roll the dough. So kind of start peeling it off the parchment paper with your finger over the brownie batter. It's gonna stick a little bit to the parchment paper, so just gently roll and take your time. Roll this thing up like a log, stick it in plastic wrap, like wind both ends up, and put this in your freezer for like 20-30 minutes. Like I said, throw it in the freezer for like 20 or 30 minutes. I'm hoping that turns out like a spiral. I don't know, I've never made these before, but we're gonna try. I still have over half of this batter left, so I am going to bake it off and just make brownies in a smaller pan than I normally would. but because I want this to be a little more holiday, what I'm gonna do is put some pure mint extract in there. Not much, like between 1/8 and 1/4 of a teaspoon is more than you need, but you can turn these into peppermint brownies real easy this way. This is the stuff you're looking for right here. It is the pure mint extract. Be careful, because I do believe they sell a spearmint. That's not the one you want. You want just the one that's pure mint or pure peppermint if it specifies. I'm a batter eater, just I don't really care. I did try this. I used 1/4 of a teaspoon of the mint extract. It was a perfect amount, so maybe a full box would be between 1/4 and 1/2, depending on how minty you want it, but yeah, 1/4 teaspoon in here was good. Our Amazon box arrived. We have a new filter for our fridge. We've lived in this house almost 2 years now. I didn't know these were supposed to be replaced like every 6 months. The water's been awful this week and I was wondering why. I'm pretty sure it's this. And neither one of us have any clue how to do this, but I am leaving this to the husband to figure out and install. It just goes in there, and it's supposed to be just where you unclip that one and push this one and it clips in, but we'll see. Not that easy to unclip now, is it, babe?
Well, I don't want to Connor smash and break it, so.
Oh, there we go. Okay. And easy enough.
Okay, you just gotta run.
Now I'm just gonna sit here on Cricut and make some of the stickers that are gonna go on the bins. But like this one is for fall, this one is for the Christmas bins. I might be rethinking this one because that's gonna be a pretty decent amount of vinyl, even though it's same as that, so I don't know. But Halloween bins are gonna get that one, and then I still have to make one for my spring bins. And I'm gonna make one for the year-round bin, probably just like a house, and just call that one quits. But I didn't want to put words because Christmas and Halloween are pretty long, and then fall, so it would all look different anyways, so I thought the pictures would be more fun.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Little look. There's Halloween, there's pumpkins, and I loved this one so much I didn't want to change the fall one too much. So there's just the home decor, and then the fall one I stuck this little leaf in the middle just so it's different than the pumpkin one. But I loved that so much, so I wanted to use it on both. Since I have the Cricut out, which I never do anymore, I am finally putting my Alohomora on my trash can lid. Oh, I love it so much.
Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you.
Chaos is currently consuming all of my house. The cat is now climbing through these bins because I haven't closed them and sealed them back up yet. Oh, back to the tree she goes. Just cleaned this table, you guys. Watch me clean this table, and my daughter took a slice of cheese and like scratched it into the table with her little shark feeding him a snack. So I have to re-clean the table. It's been a good probably 45 minutes. This is solid as a rock, which is what you want for cutting it. So go ahead and unwrap it and cut it and put it on a parchment lined paper, and hopefully this has swirls. Thing I'll say, don't freeze it with a parchment paper, just freeze it in plastic wrap. It'll make your life a lot easier, because now I got a giant mess. It didn't swirl as much as I would like. Now we have like a brownie center and a cookie outside, but either way it'll work. Ooh, that one's got like a perfect swirl.
Is it?
Look at that one. I hope it is focused. I don't know if it is, but that one's almost perfect.
Oh.
Some of these did exactly what I was hoping they would and get the nice swirl. Some of them are kind of more on the blobby side, but either way, with a little practice, this would be pretty easy. But yeah, some of these are almost like a perfect swirl. They look so good. Check that out. I mean, yeah, some of them look just like a blob, but a few of them have the swirly, like those two are really good. So yeah, I'd say this works. So aside from cleaning the new mess that Gwen just made for me and sorting all of my chemicals back there on that counter and putting them where they go, I am done for the day and ready for the weekend ahead, where I'm going to be finishing decorating this house for Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.